Eru is that Cameroonian traditional dish which is very much loved by everyone. It's originally from the southwest part of Cameroon, but I can bet you that everyone in Cameroon loves Eru. If you're in the diaspora and you're finding it difficult to come up with that authentic Eru, just like back home, because of lack of water leaf, then worry no more, because in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make that authentic, tasty Eru, just like back home, but using something else instead of water leaf. And that is spinach. It's not just any regular spinach, it's frozen spinach. If you want to learn how to use frozen spinach and come up with that authentic Eru that will still taste the same as that back home and will stay as green as possible, then make sure you stay to the end of this video where I'll be showing you how to get this done. If you're new to this channel, my name is Rabia and this is Rabia Unfolded, where we create delicious recipes that you can easily recreate at your home without any problems, and you would love to come back and watch more and more. If that sounds like your kind of space, then don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell button so you don't miss any of the delicious cozy recipes that we share here every week. And to my returning subscribers, hello, welcome back. Thanks so much for always coming back, okay? Now, let's get into the ingredients that we're going to be using for this delicious, authentic Eru, just like back home. Okay, for this recipe, we're going to be using Eru, of course. This is frozen Eru that I just removed and washed and ready to go. Next, we're going to be using some frozen spinach. This frozen spinach, you can get it from any grocery stores. I got this one from Superstore. Then, there is no Eru without obstacles. So you can feel free to use any proteins of your choice, whatever proteins that works for you, you do you. But for this recipe, we're going to be using right here some boiled beef, some boiled cow skin. We call him kanda back home. Eru without kanda is nothing, right? Kanda. Some boiled beef tripe. We call it towel back home because look at this. It looks like a towel, right? That's why we call it towel back home. Then, of course, my smoked fish. Eru without smoked fish is literally nothing. Crayfish just adds that subtle, smoky flavor that is perfect for Eru. Yeah, we're going to be using some crayfish here. Then, of course, some habanero peppers. Then we do have some seasoning cubes here. Banga oil, palm oil, or red oil as we call it in Cameroon. There's literally no Eru without red oil. And that is it. So my pot is ready here. Let's go into the process and get this delicious, authentic Eru just like back home. So I'm going to start by adding my spinach in a nice clean pot. So cover the pot and let it steam for a bit there. Okay, let's check our spinach there. It's bubbling just nicely. Give it a quick stir. Still have some ice in it. Let's cover the pot again and let it sit for a bit. Okay, now our spinach is nice and soft. Let's go ahead and add in our Eru. I'm not going to add all the Eru at once. I will go like slowly, and if it's too much, then I'll keep the rest.
Kitchen to your screen, little moments in between. Love is in the things I do. Every flavor tells the truth. From Cameroon roots so deep to the life I get to keep.
Okay, now this is good. So, palm oil is what helps this arrow to mix better. It helps make it soft. I'll pour in my oil just a bit right now. Okay, that's enough. Then at this time, I'm going to add in my Scotch bonnet pepper or habanero pepper, my seasonings, some salt to taste, some chicken broth mix. I'll give everything a good stir. So I think this is the best time for me to like add in my obstacles before adding in more oil after. I'll start with my fish, my cow skin, my beef stripe, and then I'll mix everything nicely.
Rabia unfolded, where my world comes alive. African warmth in every bite, global flavor, real life, heavy unfolded.
I'll add in some beef.
Simple moments fully shown, from my hands to your heart. Welcome home.
I'll add in my remaining oil now. Okay, so we're gonna let our arrow sit for another 5 to 6 minutes. Then we'll add the last ingredient and our arrow will be good to go. Next, let's add in our crayfish, give it a good mix, and our arrow is good to serve.
Where African warmth meets global flavor.
Whoosh. That is so good. You can serve your arrow with some water fufu, which is the main deal, or you can serve it with some gari, some poundo yam, whatever you have available. And there we have it, beautiful souls. Our arrow is ready to be eaten. If you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to like, share it with someone you think might enjoy making this delicious, yummy arrow soup with some fresh frozen spinach. And subscribe to Rabia Unfolded for more delicious and cozy homemade recipes that you can easily recreate any day. And please let me know in the comment section below, what's your favorite side dish to go with this arrow? Thanks so much for watching. And don't forget to check out my playlist on Flavors of Africa for more delicious ideas. Until next time, see you in the next episode of Rabia Unfolded. Cheers.